All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here and we are live. And we are one of the most realistic podcasts on YouTube, man. We are the Real to Sports Podcast. And welcome to another episode of the Real to Sports Talk Show, your destination for expert analysis and opinions on NFL-related news and upcoming game predictions. So get ready for one good one, man, because we got the smoke. And we're about to give you some right here on the Real the Sports Podcast. We want to thank you guys so much for being here with us and watching us do what we love, which is talk sports, particularly the NFL. NFL, man. On this show, man, on this particular show, we got the NFL. We talk about some football here. So we got a good one for you guys, courtesy of some of the OGs up in here. The dog. I got two dogs, matter of fact. Two dogs. I got the Wall Dog. And I got the Q Dog, man. I got two dogs. So, boy, this is one hell of a leash I'm going to have to hold on to. But let me introduce you guys to the dogs. He represents America's team. America's team. One of the biggest fan base teams in all of professional sports. And they are led by quarterback Dak Prescott and Michael Parsons. They are the 5-time Super Bowl champion. As they go to battle this Sunday, it is the Dallas Cowboys. And ladies and gentlemen, it's the Wall Dog himself, Wall Street.
What's going on, people? What's going on, Cowboy Nation? Hey, big one coming up, host, at 4 o'clock Sunday. Y'all tune in, man. I'm putting this on Dak Prescott. He's going to get it home. He's going to get it for us. Let's go.
Dak. You got a lot of work to do, but hey,
I can't wait.
Possible. Well, I'm glued to the TV on that one. I am glued to the TV. And last but not least, he is the OG. The OG is in the building. And he represents the defending NFC North Division champions, led by all-pro wide receiver Justin Jefferson and rookie sensation Jordan Addison. They are the mighty Minnesota Vikings, the legendary Q-Dog.
Hey, what's going on, America? Glad y'all tuning in. We lost a true warrior last week, Kirk Cousins. Man, it hurt me right here deep. But as you know, the show must go on. We're back to 500. And so, we're going to tough it out and do what we got to do. And Sojo, where you at, baby? I need to see you. I need to see you, Sojo. Come on.
Yeah, Sojo. He got it.
Let me blow my horn. Maybe I can call him out of the dark.
There you go.
Come on, Sojo. Where you at, baby? I didn't see you alive, baby. Talk to me. Where you at, baby?
He said you got to call him out of the darkness.
I got to call him out from the darkness. Yes, sir.
Yeah. He's down in the dumps right now. I seen him at the grocery store earlier today. Them 49ers struggling, man.
Yeah, man. They're struggling hard, bro.
Okay. Yeah, tell them come on see me. Come on see me.
They are struggling, man. Philly G.
What up, G?
There you go.
There you go. Hold on. I can't see. I got my specs on.
Okay. There you go, Street. Get ready, Streets.
Oh, Street.
You're watching your Street.
Yes, sir.
high. The Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
That breast work.
Yes, sir, man. Again, man, we thank everybody for watching, man. We got one good quick show for you guys. We got some predictions. We're gonna run through all that. But right now, man, we got the reviews from Thursday night game. Let's go. All right, man. We got the games. My screen jacking up here. From Thursday nights. Boy, technology is something else. Technology is something else here. Where do I get this off? All right, there we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, again, man, we got it was between the Tennessee Titans and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Yeah. How can I say this? The Steelers came up with the win. Game-winning touchdown, man, by Kenny Pickett to Johnson in the end, man. Streets. There's some reviews on that game there between the Titans and the Steelers.
If y'all can remember, I changed my pick at the last minute last night, and last minute last week, and I went with the Pittsburgh Steelers, And the reason I went with them is because I felt like Tomlin was going to be able to get it done. He was going to be able to coach his team to the victory. And that's what I saw happen, It was a close-fought game. Really not a lot of offense on the side of Pittsburgh. Just they ran the ball. The kid Warren, he ran the ball pretty good off the bench.
He did.
He ran the ball pretty good. Deontay Johnson had another big game. But I was impressed. I was impressed with the young kid from Tennessee, tell you the truth. The quarterback from Tennessee, man. I like what I saw from him. Even though he didn't pull it out, I like what I saw from him. But, I think that Pittsburgh was just a little too much for him, man. A little too much for him. Defensively, young fella was just a little too much for him. But just a sloppy game, the type of games Mike Tomlin win. He keep it close. He gets to that fourth quarter, and then he finds the way to pull it out in the end. Usually he does. So just an impressive win on their part. Tennessee, I figured they were mortgaging, really looking forward to the future when they traded their safety away, Byard away last week. But they might have found something with this Levis kid, man. I like him. He's big. He can throw that ball.
He throw the ball, man.
He throw the ball, man. He made that mistake late in the game when he had a chance to win it. But at that point, it was running against the clock and stuff. So good victory. I've always liked Tennessee coach, so I think he'll get them back on the right thing. I don't think we'll see any more Tannehill. If I was the GM, I'm done with Tannehill. I've seen all I need to see. I'll be getting him out. Derrick Henry, he did what he did. But pretty good game. Good win for Pittsburgh to stay close by Baltimore in that division,
Yeah. I definitely agree with that. That was a clutch and a much needed win for Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
All right, Q-Dope. Tennessee and Pittsburgh.
This point of the season that we're halfway done in the NFL season with 8 games. We tend to look at the teams that are moving ahead, the winning games, a team that's coming out of the hole, and a team that they're just rebuilding and just kind of tanking, or whatever you want to say. This game, to me, I looked at a little bit of it was kind of a sleeping pill in the beginning. I didn't watch a whole lot, just the first half, because really, when you don't have no dogs, you don't excite me. You don't keep me interested in the game. I don't see players who can constantly dominate, and but I'm gonna pick it back on Wallace where he was saying, that quarterback, he's showing that that being a rookie that he can be something towards the future that they can look forward to in Tennessee, and so that being said, I knew Pittsburgh was gonna pull it out in the end. I think they were just a little bit too much for Tennessee. Tennessee is not the same Tennessee that we know that of the past. I think they got a good coach, Vrabel. He'll put them together. He'll get them back rolling. But like I said, when you don't have no dogs, it's kind of hard to stay interested in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because they kind of bore you. You know what I'm saying?
AJ Brown.
Who?
I said I know they hated they traded AJ Brown those years ago.
Yeah.
So,
It hurt him.
That's crazy.
Trading Bird, that's like
yeah. And so this team has got a lot of revamping to do, and like I say, this is halfway point of the season, and we know what teams are standing now, and so we know what teams what they're trying to do as an organization, and so this is the interesting part of the season. Well, we kind of like maybe I want to say separate the men from the boys. So
and let me go ahead and say this to translate. Basically, Q saying the game was boring, and it was. The game was boring. The game was boring, bro. That game was boring. I'm just man, I tried to watch it, and I'm sitting here trying to take notes, and boy, I'm sitting here, and the more I take notes, the more I do this. I said, bro, this, like you said, you ain't hardly got no dogs, man. Like you got nothing exciting going on. The fourth quarter was exciting. I did catch the highlights of it. Picking through a pretty good dive to Johnson for the game winner. I like Levis. He's tough. Needs some work. A lot more work on his accuracy. But man, he can throw that ball. Jesus Christ, he can throw that ball, boy. He can throw it. Tennessee they're gonna have to go to the rebuild, man, in order to keep up with Jacksonville in that division. And Pittsburgh is like Street said, man, it's Mike Tomlin winning another sloppy game. It's a sloppy game. It's sloppy, but he comes out with a win, so it be what it is. Q, there he is. There you go, Sojo.
Holla at me, Sojo. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? You going down a downhill slump, ain't you, baby? Talk to me.
Hell yeah, they slumped.
You went down 3, we went up 3. What's up with that?
I told them they peaked too early.
They peaked too early.
Yeah, the season they peaked too early.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's what they get for beating on the Cowboys, huh? You gonna pay one way or another,
huh? We took our butt whooping early, so we can, we're gonna be right later on.
There you go. I'm ready to get it earlier than later. Yeah. I'm ready to get it early. He said we'll bounce back after the bye week. Yeah, they on the bye. They're on the bye. I'm surprised they didn't trade Derrick Henry either. I'm surprised they didn't pull the plug on that.
We're gonna pick him up, but I guess Jerry said we got enough. We got enough to get it done, man. We just got to play better, and we have been. So.
Oh yeah. He said, "I hate to be a Jaguar late fan next week."
Oh.
They play San Fran. Let me see.
I don't know. I think they do that.
Yeah, they do. 49ers do play the Jags.
Yeah.
In Jacksonville.
Oh,
we're going to the bank.
Who's that? 49ers?
49. No, Jaguars at home.
I'm talking about the 49ers go to Jaguar.
Yeah, they go to Jaguar.
That's another L.
Jacksonville is on one. They are red hot.
They on one.
Yeah, they're on one, boy. They are red hot right now. They're playing great football. What you say, Street?
It's gonna be humid.
Yeah, very humid in Florida. All right, man. That was Thursday's game. Thursday's reviews between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Tennessee Titans. Ain't really nothing else to talk about in that game, but it is what it is. The Pittsburgh Steelers come out on top with the win. Steelers go 5-3. A very quiet 5-3, matter of fact. 5-3, Pittsburgh. All right, man. We got the predictions. Let's roll it. All right, man. We got week 9 NFL predictions right here on the Riddle Sports Podcast. We're going to get this thing rolling here quickly as possible. All right. First game here, man. We got going over the pond. We're going over the water. It's going to Germany here. We got the Miami Dolphins versus the Kansas City whatevers. Chiefs. Yeah, this week. Kansas City Chiefs. Kansas City Chiefs. Miami Dolphins versus Kansas City Chiefs. Let's go. Let's start this thing off with the OG. The Dolphins are the Chiefs.
Oh man, this will be an interesting game here. I was looking forward to about this game all week long. The Tyreek Hill revenge game.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to be ready. He's going to be ready. He's going to be smoking hot, and I think he's going to put on an all-star performance. I think we already know that Miami is a track team. Something going on with the Kansas City. The way they got smashed by Denver last week. I think they really is missing Eric Bieniemy. I think they're missing him. I think they're missing him back.
Yeah, let the good times roll.
Yeah, I think so. Playing an offensive team like this, it won't be no home field advantage. I'm gonna have to take Miami on this one. The Track Stars win this one.
Track Stars win. Track Stars win on this one. Got a bunch of Usain Bolts on there.
Yes, sir.
Before I get to streets, man, the power of positivity is definitely here. Sun's out, flowers growing, birds chirping. It's Drew to the game.
What's up, Drew?
Drew to the game. What's up, Drew to the game?
Drew been up too.
Drew to the game. My man. All right, streets. Dolphins or the Chiefs?
Yeah, man, I was torn with this one. I just don't know. I don't like the way the Chiefs been playing the last couple of games. They've been struggling offensively a little bit to protect Mahomes. They get the ball, get the ball out. It's not going to Kelsey. It seems like he's been struggling to get it to find other receivers.
Mm-hmm.
But even saying and all that, I still think the Chiefs. I ain't gonna bet against Mahomes. I'm a roll with the Chiefs on this one to win a close one. I think they can handle the Dolphins offensively. You just can't let Tyreek get behind you. But
and Waddle, don't forget about Waddle.
Oh yeah, Waddle. I like this. I think Chris Jones has a big game in this one, and I'm a roll with the Chiefs on this one, man.
Yeah, you're rolling with the Chiefs. That's right. You're rolling with the Chiefs. Put that down there too.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Streets going with the Chiefs. It's gonna be a good one. So damn early though. I don't think I can catch that one. I'm gonna try. I can't, boy. That's one of the days I need sleep right there, bro. Oh man, when you work full time, boy, it's hard to catch them early games and them late night ones. I'm glad the Raiders ain't got no more night games.
Yeah.
No more. I'm done. God damn. All right, man. Next game. Woohoo! Sit up for this one. We got the red hot Minnesota Vikings. They travel down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And streets, man. You chose the Atlanta Falcons.
I did. I don't know why, because I bet on them last week and they let me down. But I think the Vikings coming off this shocking loss from Kirk Cousins.
Mm-hmm.
I think the emotions or the psyche of the team might be a little down.
Mm-hmm.
I know they brought Dobbs in and they got who y'all back up? OG, who y'all back up?
Jared Hall.
Yeah, I don't know much about him. I think they're just a little too much to overcome right now. Being without two of your best offensive weapons, being out your receiver Jefferson, and then Kirk Cousins going down. I think that's a little too much to overcome on the road. So give me Atlanta and a team. Vikings aren't that great defensively anyway. So give me Atlanta to win this one. Probably about 6 points, 3 points, somewhere around.
So close game
Anyway, because I'm not really. Atlanta's not a juggernaut, but I think they're gonna be able to squeak this one out.
Okay. All right, Q. What is the game plan going into Atlanta, taking on the Falcons? Now you have Kirk Cousins, who is out for the season with a Achilles tendon rupture, man. So he is done for the season, and you don't have your All-Pro wide receiver Justin Jefferson. So now it's all on number 3. So what is the game plan going into Atlanta this Sunday?
Well, a lot of things that Wallace said, I disagree on. You got to understand that. Look at the history of this team with this season alone, starting 0-3, and then turn around that we lose Justin Jefferson, and then we win 3 games in a row. We beat the 49ers, or something that the Cowboys and the Steelers failed to do. And we did that, and we beat them, and we move up the ladder, and we become a 500 team. That's because we're a resilient team. We've always been a resilient team. We've always been fighters. That's what I love about my team. We fight. Next man up. That's the thing about Atlanta doesn't have any tape on Jared Hall. They don't have no tape on him, so it's hard to prepare for him. They don't know what's going to come out of him. My boy Jordan Addison, in the replace, being the number 1 receiver since Justin Jefferson has been going on. He's been a dog. He's been a problem. He's been a problem. And so with him being the way he is, and I disagree with the defense. The defense, the last 3 games have come around. I mean, they've held teams up under 17 points. They are finally getting it. He's taking a bunch of no-name players. You take Danielle Hunter, which is the dog in sacks. It's leading the league in 10 sacks.
He is.
And, and he's plugging out, and Flores is working his magic and plugging all these players. And they'll finally get. Yeah, we give up here a player here and there, but the defense is tightening up. They're getting to where he wants them to be. That being said, I mean, I really feel strongly about my boys that, and I hate Kirk Cousins went down. He was on an MVP season, and I hate that for him. The injuries happen. Get real, Kirk. Hopefully see you back in a Viking uniform next year. But that being said, we got 1 more week till my main man come back, JJ. And so that's going to add more to this prolific offense. We got weapons. We got dogs. TJ Osborne, Hawkinson. KJ Osborne, Hawkinson. I mean, we got weapons all across the board. All this band got to do. Remind me of the Culpepper situation we had Randy Moss and Chris Carter. All Dennis Green told him to say, you just drive the car. And so that's all he got to do is just drive the car, because we got the features. We got the weapons for him. That's all he got to do is just make sure that he delivers the ball and be poor. I like this young kid. I like the way he talks. He talks like he doesn't have any fear, So he felt like he ready. Kevin O'Connell and them, they worked over with him and and stayed out there with him and so I think he'll be ready. He sounds like he's ready. We got Josh Dobbs too in the trade, and Josh Dobbs is he's a rocket scientist, and being a rocket scientist, he can retain information real quick, and so it won't take him long to pick up this offense. And I think you take any quarterback and you put him in this situation with this type of offense, and plus the offensive line, it's starting to be one of the best offensive line in the NFL. We got rid of Ezra Cleveland to the Jackson Jaguar, put in Reisner. Now this Bradbury is back. You got the 2 Pro Bowl bookend left tackle and right tackles, Darrisaw and Long. So this offensive line is solid. We just got to get the running game together. We're moving forward. So I really feel good about this team. The next man up, and JJ will be back next week, baby. So, hey, we just keep doing what we're doing, baby. We're on the roll. Just keep doing what we're doing.
Okay.
Street, you want to change it? You want to change your pick now?
Oh, not at all.
That ain't enough to change your pick right now?
No. No. They did all that coming back them 3 games with Kirk Cousins behind the helm. Now,
Kirk Cousins is hot.
That's a different monster.
But also, Street, Grady Jarrett, their leading rusher. Defensive
tackle. He out too, ACL.
Yeah, great. Grady Jarrett. So they have no pass rush.
Yeah, it's gonna be tough.
That's gonna be tough. You have no pass rush. Holy moly!
And the offensive line is one of the weakest in the league.
Yeah.
So Brian Flores is gonna bring you that package. He coming.
Yeah. Desmond Ridder, look out.
Yeah.
Look out. All right.
And Desmond is Heineke. Heineke playing.
Oh, Heineke starting?
Yeah, Heineke starting.
I didn't see that. Oh, damn. Well, That kind of Heineke's good.
I
He's
like
good.
Heineken.
Yeah, I like
He's a
Heineke.
fighter. He's a fighter. Yeah, he's a
I
fighter.
like Heineke, man. The boy can ball out.
Pro player, yeah.
Yeah, we seen that. We seen that with the Redskins. Well, Commanders. We seen that. All right. Next game, man. We got a bird fight here. And a bird fight. The Seattle Seahawks. They go to Baltimore to take on the Baltimore Ravens. Street went with the Ravens.
That's right. Yeah. I went with the Ravens in this one, man. I'm liking what I'm seeing from my boy Lamar. He's like he's getting in his groove, offensively passing the ball, got away from so much running. I like that. But, Seahawks a good team, man. They got a good defense, good solid defense. So I don't expect for this to be easy. But I think Lamar with the running game, get the running game going, some play action passes, Lamar scrambling around. I just think he's a better quarterback than Geno. So I give them the edge. At home, Lamar Jackson and the boys get it done against the Ravens.
I can see that too. What's up, Jay on the track?
What it do, Jay on the track? What it do?
What's up, Jay on the track?
Sorry about that last week, baby.
Hey, you hurting hearts all over the place, ain't you?
Bro, hey, I miss my hands on your throat. I really do. Y'all let me get a little taste of that.
Sojo said Heineke is a baller. He is, bro. Heineke, man. I like that kid, man. He's nice. Hey, Street, due to the game, said Wall Street, a smart man. Low score came, but I got the Ravens. Low scoring game, but I got the Ravens. Q been on my neck for a minute now. Q, let him go, man. Let him go, bro.
Nah, bro. It's still talking.
Come on, Green Bay. Come on, Green Bay. My man Jay on the track. W ain't sorry. We'll see, man. We'll see due to the game. All right, Q-Dope. In this bird fight here, Seahawks or the Ravens?
As I alluded earlier, we was talking about this is the half of the season, halfway point of the season. And we have some teams that really that's showing you what direction teams are, where they're going at. And Baltimore has been the type of team for these first 8 games that the way they've been winning, you know what I'm saying, they're pushing forward. And the way they made it, how they're pushing on all cylinders. Right. Even though they played so close game, they find ways to win. So this is one team that you're going to see towards the playoff, is to keep this going. Mm-hmm. Looking at Seattle is totally opposite. They win here, lose here, win here, lose there. So we kind of know what they're kind of hit and miss. So what I'm saying all in general, when you're playing a team like this that's been rolling since the 8 games and know how to win and been winning on the road and away. So I'm gonna give this to. They might try to play them tough, but Baltimore might be probably gonna be too much for them because the way they win. Yeah, give me the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, I hear you on that. Baltimore's gonna be too much. Baltimore's on one too.
Yeah, they on
great football. Great football from Baltimore. Yeah, great football for Baltimore. Due to the game, my man. Due to the game. All right, man. Next game here we have the Arizona Cardinals. Arizona Cardinals versus the Cleveland Browns, and Arizona is starting Clayton Tune, a third-string quarterback here, against the Cleveland Browns. Street, of course, went with the Cleveland Browns, but Street, what's going on in Arizona? What is really going on? Kyler Murray went down, and you give away Josh Dobbs, you're possibly your best backup. What is going on in Arizona?
Well, I think that Kyler Murray's coming back this year. So, why not? Why keep Dobbs around when you already got another backup? You don't want to keep 3 quarterbacks probably. So, you trade Dobbs away, you get Kyler Murray back in that starting role, and you don't have the other quarterback out there was playing pretty good ball. You get him out of there and so it won't be no threat to Kyler Murray. Well, I don't think anyway, because of his contract, he would be a threat.
Yeah.
I think Kyler back, and they probably tanking a little bit, to lose a few more games before he get back.
It seemed like they're tanking.
Yeah.
When they get away Josh Dobbs, I'm like, and Josh Dobbs gonna set the world on fire, but
Yeah.
it's kind of like it's proof.
They in that Marvin Harrison sweepstake, man. They gonna try to go get something like that.
Yeah.
Get a receiver out there bad.
I can see that. I can definitely see that.
And I feel it for old Toombs. Toombs, what's his name?
Clayton Tune.
Yeah, they're gonna be singing a bad tune when they
But Miles Garrett get on them. Yeah, Miles Garrett get on them. So.
Too much for him.
Yeah, it'd be too much for him, bro.
Yeah.
Sleeping pill, Jay, on the track. It is a sleeping pill, a huge one. That is a huge one, bro. Good Lord. I don't know what the disarray in Arizona. So watch Kyler and his contract get traded. Facts. Yeah, he's a diva. He diva for that.
Ain't nobody picking up that contract.
No.
Coming off an ACL injury.
But you got to produce. That's what I'm saying. You want, you know, you got to, man.
You want all that play.
Yeah, exactly. OG, Arizona Cardinals or the Cleveland Browns.
Just I'm gonna reiterate this again earlier, like I was saying, you know, that's the beauty about a halfway season, that, you know, some of these picks, you know, it's just gonna be quite evident that, you know, that the way the direction the teams are headed, especially after the trade deadline.
Yes,
and
sir.
when you gave up key players that, you know, your starting quarterback in Arizona and the way Cleveland is playing defense, they beat a dog in the 49ers. And so you know, they're still, you know, they're not dominant, but they're moving in the right direction. And you know, the Arizona is going in the other direction.
Yeah.
So that being said, and they're going to Cleveland, I won't waste a whole lot of time on this. I'm gonna take the Cleveland Browns.
There you go. I think the world taking the Browns.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the world taking the Browns. This is ugh. All right. Next game, man. Oh, Jay on the track. Jay on the track. Get ready. We got the Rams of Los Angeles. They go to Lambeau to take on the Green Bay Packers. Green Bay Packers versus the Los Angeles Rams here. And Streets said, no, Jay on the track. Streets going with the Rams.
Rams it is. I just don't. Green Bay, man, it just ain't ready yet, man. Jordan Love and I don't think ready yet. They done lost some close games too. You know, I can't say that, but for the most part, I think the Rams will bounce back from that shellacking they took from us. I don't look like Cooper Kupp getting shut out by Bland. You know, 40 yards for Cooper Kupp. So I think that Cooper Kupp and them boys will bounce back against the Rams, and I'm going with the Rams in this one.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I don't trust Green Bay.
Sojo said, I got Green Bay, man.
So Joe, come on, young.
All right, OG, got the Rams or your arch nemesis, the Green Bay Packers?
Man, we played Green Bay last week, and man, we just had our way with Jordan Love, man. Brian Flores, I mean, you know, the kid is just not ready. He's just not to that level yet. You know, I mean, even though he sat those years behind Aaron Rodgers, it just clearly shows that the way we came. I mean, we did all Brian Flores did all things that he wanted to do.
Yes,
he rattled them. He was just not ready. And that being said, that I just think that it just ain't his year. And so the Rams, you know, I'm just gonna take the Rams on this. I ain't gonna wait too many times. Just give me the Rams on this.
Rams. You know what? Let me. I'm gonna say this, man. I don't know. I got a feeling with this. I think Green Bay might come up with an upset. I know y'all gonna be like, "What, host?" Yeah, bro. I think the thing about the Rams will mess up a cup of coffee. They just a team that they not consistent. And Matt Stafford, man, he can throw some interceptions. He can. I don't know, man. I think it's time for Green Bay to get a win. And I do, man. I wish we got them in the trade deadline. Kenny Clark and Preston Smith. Ooh, boy. I definitely want Kenny Clark. Kenny Clark is a beast. But they're gonna have to rely on that defense. They still got AJ Dillon, and I mean they still got the run, man. But Jordan Love just gonna have to. He just had to really step up, man, because the Rams don't really have a good defense. I mean, of course, you got number 99, but we'll see, man. We'll see. I just, there you go. Thank you. Stafford will give you one or two. He will.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, he will, bro. I don't know. I know Darnell Savage and Jair Alexander. Jair is not Jair no more. Jair Alexander is just not Jair Alexander no more. No, he's not. It's not it. But I think
he need to be quiet.
Rush, man. They need They need that pass rush to go with the back.
They need a pass rush. I agree with that. I
don't hear no more about Jair Alexander the way Jordan Love was toasting him Sunday. I don't want to hear that. Jordan Addison, not Jordan Love. Jordan Addison was giving him that work. Turning them ankles.
Yeah, but this game can go both ways, though. It can go both ways. So none of y'all roll. All right, Street, we narrowing it down here. Can you give us one more after this one?
Yeah, I'll give you a few more.
Okay. Let's go Tampa Bay, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They're going down south too. Well, they're going west to take on the Houston CJ Stroud and the Houston Texans. That's Baker Mayfield versus the Texans, and Street is going with the Bucks on this one.
Yeah, went with the Bucks, host. I don't know why, but I actually saw the Texans play last week against Carolina, and it wasn't good. You know, they didn't look good at all. I think the Bucks may be a little bit better than Carolina. I know they have a better receiving core, but for sure.
For sure.
So I'm looking for the Bucks to go ahead and get this game here. You know, hopefully Baker Mayfield can throw more than 230 yards, and they can get it done. But I'm looking for the Bucks to get it done on this one, man. I went with the Bucks. It wasn't easy, but I'm rolling with them.
Yeah, this I agree with you. This game can both go. Yeah, lopsided. This is a lopsided game. You know, I mean, go both ways. I'm sorry, not lopsided. All right, OG, Buccaneers or the Texans?
Well, last week the Texans they got caught into this major trap game, and I can understand them getting caught in the trap game because Carolina never won a game. So you mentioned when you come into playing a team like that, you probably think more like you think you're going to win. Mm-hmm. I think they got caught off guard big time. Mm-hmm. And they struggled. They struggled to play with them, and they lost.
Yes,
and so they took them, and I can't say that they took them for granted with it, but it was just a trap game for them having a winless record that they thought they could come in and just cruise on by this one. That being said, I think when they play Tampa, I think they'll get back to their ways. They know that they really messed up majorly, and so I'm gonna take the Texans on this one to revenge that trap game they got caught up in.
Yeah, I agree with that. It could be. Yeah, this is another one that it can just go both ways.
Yeah,
it definitely can go both ways. Both teams ain't. It's one of them, man. When you say Houston takes you like, then you like Buccaneers, you're like, So it's just like, okay.
Pierce is gonna be out. Starting running back is gonna be out.
Oh yeah. Pierce is out. Yeah, Pierce is out. That's huge because Pierce he's a bull. Yeah, Pierce is a bull. I think Devin Singletary is the running back. Devin Singletary. Okay. Wow. All right, next game, man. We have the Washington Commanders. Now they're taking a flight up to Gillette, take on Mac Jones and the New England Patriots. And Streets is going with his arch nemesis, the Washington Commanders on this one. Taking the Commanders. A Cowboy going with a Commander. Wow.
Yeah, man. When it comes to betting, I try to take the emotions out of it. And so I roll with the Commanders. I think they're a better football team. They don't always play like they're better, but I think they have better weapons. Of course, at the receiver position, running back. I don't think they utilize their running back like they should.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
But I think they're a better team, man. Mac Jones just has not been getting it done. The Patriots don't look like a good team. Don't look like a good. That quarterback struggling. So I'm going with the Commanders, man. They lost a tough one last week when they should have got the Eagles. They should have popped those Eagles last week.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go with the Commanders because they can put up some points if the quarterback is rolling. You protect him. They can put up points.
So you think that momentum, what they had against Philly, can roll over against the Patriots?
I don't know if they momentum over because the Commanders such a week-to-week team that You just don't know what you're gonna get from them. Trust me, I bet on them and they done stung my ass plenty of times this year.
Yeah. Oh, you went out. Might got a phone call. All right, OG. Who we got here? There you go. Hey, you back. There you go. Back on Line Streets.
Sorry.
Oh, you all right.
Yeah. I don't.
You good?
But the only way I think they can get it done is if Belichick, coached them to a victory.
Yes. Yeah, which is Belichick era, as you can see, is over. Yeah, Belichick era is over. Yeah, it's over. Over. OG.
Man, this ain't. We're not used to seeing New England like this. You're used to seeing them being competitive, dominant, hard to play against. Everything on victory side. Now we're seeing everything on the plummet side, downhill side, snowball.
Sir. Yeah,
and
snowball.
And I don't know if Bill Belichick done lost his way or whatever done happened. It ain't the same. That being said, the Commanders, I picked them to beat the Eagles last week because that's a division rivalry. Records don't matter. They always play them tough. They don't like each other. I don't know if they can carry this over. They gave up 2 of their best pass rushers in the trade deadline last week. But I think they are a better team than New England. So it'll just be a tough game, but I think the Commanders will edge this one out. So give me the Commanders.
All right, Commanders. All right, Miss Jones. All right, Miss Jones. Gonna bring it down. You're going up top. Let's see what that road team about. All right, next game. Oh boy. Next game, the Chicago Bears. They're going to the Dome, Superdome, to take on the New Orleans Saints. And Streets, he's rolling with the Saints on this one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this wasn't a very hard one to choose right here. Saints.
Facts, Sojo. Facts.
Yeah, big money.
Facts. Yeah.
I went with I don't think that what you call a very good team. So you get Saints at home. They play a lot better. Derek Carr seemed to be coming around. I'm not a big fan of Carr. We all know that. But he seemed to be coming around, getting connection with Shaheed. They had some big plays last week. Big plays.
Big plays.
My bench in my fantasy league. So that show you how much. But he's a boom or bust player. So, 1 week, next week, you have one catch was 8 yards. So, I like the Saints in this one, man. I like the Saints to go down and get this W, man, at home.
Yeah.
They're a pretty tough team to beat at home.
Yeah. And you said the key word, Shaheed, man. Man, that dude can run.
Yeah, he can run.
Ooh, boy, he can go. He can go.
Burn.
Yeah, boy, he gets open and Carr hits him too, boy. They got a good connection going on there. Yep. All right, OG, these Bears, they in your world. Chicago Bears versus the New Orleans Saints.
Yeah. Well, like I said, that's the beauty about being having a halfway point this season. You see what teams are headed in certain directions and which ones are headed in another direction. And these two teams are definitely heading in the opposite poles. The Saints, they're not dominant, but they win here and there, so they're hot and cold. With Chicago, they just don't look good. And so that being said, I ain't gonna waste a lot of time. I'm gonna take the Saints on this
one. Saints it is, and they go march it in. The Saints do. I mean, we got Street.
Go ahead.
We're gonna roll it. All right. We're gonna roll it through then.
Yes, sir.
All right. Next game, man. We have the Colts of Indianapolis. The Indianapolis Colts, as they go down south to Charlotte, North Carolina, to take on the 1-7 Carolina Panthers. And Street said he is not going with the home team on this one, and he is going with the Colts.
Yeah, I'm going with the Colts, man. If you look at the Colts this year, they've been fighting with teams.
Yeah, they have.
Fighting with teams. I like Gardner Minshew. I always thought he was a fringe starter, to high level backup player.
Yes, sir.
I like him. I think that they can move the ball against Carolina. Carolina got a solid defense, but it ain't no world beater. But I just like the quarterback better. I like the way they fight better. I think that Indianapolis can come out here and they can squeeze one out on Carolina. So give me Indianapolis in a close game, though. I think they may win by 6 points. Let's give it a little bit under a touchdown. 6 points, Indianapolis.
6 points. Gotcha. I could, yeah. Gardner Minshew, yeah. I like street picks, man. Street is a maverick too, but yeah, man. I take Street to Vegas with me. I take Street to Vegas with me. I like Street go by them numbers. I feel you, bro. You go by them numbers. All right, OG. The Colts or good old Carolina.
Man, when Carolina won last week, you talked to some Carolina fans, man, they felt like they won the Super Bowl. I can honestly feel how that feeling. I can honestly feel how that feeling felt when we was 0-3 and we finally won our first game against that same Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
So that's good to get that taste of W in that mouth.
Yeah.
But this week that taste get knocked out. So Lightning don't spark in the bottle twice. I can see them winning again against a team like the Colts, a resilient team, a tough team. They won't come into this game taking them for granted. They know that Carolina got that win in their column, looking for another one, and they won't fall victim to this. So I'll take Colts on this one.
The Colts it is. The Colts it is. They ain't falling for this one, huh?
Nah.
Oh, man, y'all better show some love on this one here. Next game, man, we got the New York Giants as they go to Allegiant Stadium to take on the Las Vegas Raiders, the newly looking Las Vegas Raiders here. Streets, man. Streets, I thought we were dogs, bro. I thought you was my boy. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was my dude, man.
You know,
Streets went with the Giants on this one.
I did, man. You know, I made this pick before I found out about Josh McDaniels being.
I got you.
I want to change it because I'm starting to think that y'all may come out and play some inspired football.
Oh yeah.
Behind Antonio Pierce, and I definitely know y'all gonna come out and put an emphasis on the run. You know, he's a former linebacker.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna see a lot of Josh Jacobs. But when it goes down to it, I look at the quarterback position. Daniel Jones should be coming back this game. I think he's a little bit better than y'all. Who y'all let's start instead of Garoppolo? Y'all gonna start the other kid,
Aiden O'Connell.
So yeah. I'm gonna give the edge to the Giants. And just scrappy, man. They've been losing.
They are scrappy.
We blown them out. They really haven't been blown out of a game, you know. Since
yeah. Y'all beat the brakes off of them, but
yeah. We do that in teams, you know. We overdo it, man. You know.
But the Giants, but you know what, Street? Ever since then, I'm gonna give the Giants credit. Ever since that game, Wink Martindale has been dialing up great defense.
Yeah,
they've been scrappy as hell. Like shout out to Adoree Jackson, man. Adoree, and mostly that secondary. And Kayvon Thibodeaux, man, he has really stepped up. Yep. Against the Jets, he was everywhere. And I got to give it to the Giants defense, you know, for hanging in there, man. They actually have got better. So, but Streets went with the Giants on this one.
Yes, sir.
All right, OG, who you got here? You got the Giants or us? All right, D-Rec.
Well, I tell you what, man. The Raiders they did some major house cleaning this week. They some real spring and summer cleaning. Yes, sir. Pecan. With some pecan up in the house.
Bleach, Mr. Clean.
Yeah, and, and that's something that's been longing for them to do.
Yes,
and longer come to reality. You know, to get rid, especially after that game that they played, it was just terrible. Yeah. And you benched Garoppolo, man, and it just. It just to Raiders fans all over the world just to hear them. They've been pleading out.
Yes,
they've been pleading out for this because they seen how things were going with the play calling and they just somebody woke up and finally just went through there with a fine-tooth comb and just cleaned things up. And
somebody
then
threatened Martin Davis.
you have Devontae Adams, a premier receiver like that, and can't get off the way he's supposed to get off because of bad quarterback play. It's time to do something.
Yes, sir.
It's time, and they did it. And so that being said, the Giants, I'm not too big on the Giants. I mean, they just no. Like I say, no dogs, man. You ain't got no dogs, man. I can't do nothing with you. You gotta have some dogs. That being said, I think the Raiders being at home after cleaning house, crowd will get hype. It's a new regime. That is a fresh start. So I think the Raiders will pull this one out.
Let's go, baby. Turn around.
I can see that.
Turn around. Street, you want to change?
No, I'm gonna stick with it.
Come on, Street. Street, come on. Street, you ain't been with us all season. Come on here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here, Street.
See it.
Give me a hug. Come here. I feel you, bro. I feel you. Stick with him. Yeah, I'm gonna get you back now. I'm gonna get you back. You know why? Because the next game, the Dallas Cowboys, they go to Lincoln Financial to take on the Philadelphia 7-1, best record in the league, Eagles. All right, man. OG, Cowboys. This is the big game. This is the game of the week, matter of fact. This is the biggest game of week 9. Dallas Cowboys versus the Philadelphia Eagles in the NFC East. Barn breaker.
Whew.
It's gonna be big.
This gonna be a big game right here. I've been thinking about this game all week. Two of the most dominant teams in the NFC.
Mm-hmm.
Let me start with Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Even though that they're a 7-1 record, they really don't play like they're 7-1.
Mm-hmm.
They have played a lot of close games. Kind of remember to us. So they almost have been had a lot of games.
True.
But they found ways to pull away.
True.
So I don't know if they got a horseshoe in their back pocket, 4-leaf clothes, a box of Lucky Charms or something. Teams can get close to them. You can reach out and touch them. You can get close to them. They don't pull away from you like that. I think that's but they're still deserving of the record, and they're still a good team.
Yes. Let's
flip it over to the Cowboy side. I'm not a big fan of Dak Prescott when it comes to playing predominantly good teams. I mean, the San Francisco game just kind of threw me for a loop. And then when you turn around and then you play teams like the Rams, and then you want to bust the scoreboard. I'm just like, we're getting tired of that. We're getting tired of that. It's time for y'all. We get tired. I don't pay attention to them games when y'all do that to them things. But y'all want to gloat and blow and all this. Okay, that's what you. But now it's the time you want to put up some points. Put it up on the Eagles. I want to see you do it.
Yeah.
Now don't go to the Eagles Stadium D like you did when you went out there to San Francisco. Yeah. Don't do that. When you get jumped on, just if they can keep it close and without getting jumped on, because if they get jumped on, Dak Prescott's not the kind of quarterback that can come from behind.
No.
He can't do it.
No.
He can't do it. He has to play with a lead to show his talent.
Yeah.
And so that being said, I think this game will be close. I think the record doesn't matter. I know these are two teams in the NFC that clearly don't like each other.
Mm-mm.
I don't know how many fights going to be broken up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, though, I just think in close games, Philly finds ways to win some kind of way. So I'm going to take the Eagles on this one.
The Eagles it is from the dog. The Eagles. All right, the Eagles. Before I get to Streets real quick, man, I'm gonna break it down real quick. Like, I agree with what the OG said. I agree, man. And one thing special about the Cowboys, and I've been saying it forever and a day, man. they will hit you in the mouth quickly. And if they do, you're in trouble. That's one thing about the Cowboys. They first possession of the game, they will strike. They will strike. And if they strike, but like you said, they don't like playing from behind. So that's why they strike that. They always strike iron first. But one thing about the Cowboys, you cannot let them get the lead. Because they don't really too much give up the lead too much like that. So if Cowboys start, first position, they bop, 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 boom, touchdown. Philly gonna have to get some. They're gonna have to get it together fast because, like I said, man, Dallas is a great first half team, and they kind of hit you in the mouth first half, and I wouldn't say relax on the second half, but they kind of stay steady. They'll build a lead and they stay steady. And I think it's going to be a big game for Micah Parsons. I think it's going to be a big game for him. I think he's going to get about 2 sacks. Even the great is the Eagles' offensive line is. Micah Parsons, because he got something to prove. This is a big game. You said something about Dak Prescott not showing up on big games, but Micah Parsons do. When it comes to big games, he shows up. So this is it right here for him. All right, Streets. The game plan, man, you are going to Lincoln Financial, somewhere that you are not welcome to. So you're going up in the Lincoln Financial. These fans is going to be rowdy. The Eagles is one of the most ruthless fans in all the NFL under the Raiders and under Pittsburgh as well. But these are very ruthless fans. It's going to be I think it's a cold game. What is the game plan for you and the Dallas Cowboys going into Philly tomorrow?
Well, it is a tough place to play at. We'll say that. But Dak is at home in Philadelphia. He's home in the NFC East. Dak is 8-3 against the Eagles his career. 8-3, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 98.9% passing rating against the Eagles. He put up numbers against them. This is going to be a Dak game right here. I'm telling you right here, right now, it's going to be a Dak game. I see Dak ending this game with about 270 yards passing, 2 touchdowns passing, maybe even a rushing touchdown. I think Dak going to put this team on his back this game because I don't think you can run the ball into that brick wall of Davis and Fletcher Cox and them big boys, Carter, them big boys they got in the middle. So
Hassan Reddick.
Yeah, so, we're going to have to pass the ball. This is going to be that game, man. CeeDee Lamb, Dak going to have to show up. I think we're going to utilize our tight ends in this game.
I agree.
We haven't been, really utilizing. He showed up big against the Rams last game, Ferguson. But I think he got to step up even more. So I'm looking for this game is a Dak game. I think our defense will keep them close. We average about giving up about 20 points a game. So, I can see them getting there, but we're going to have to get our hands on Brown. I don't know who we're going to prescribe that duty to. I would probably put a Bland on him. I think Brown is too big, too physical for Gilly. And I'm scared that Devontae Smith may be too fast for Gilly. But Gilly's a veteran. He'll figure it out. So I expect Bland to follow Brown around. Bland, even though he's a second-year player. I told y'all about him last year. He's a ball hawk. He's a baller. He leads the league in pick sixes this year and interceptions since he's been in the league. He leads the league. So he's definitely a ball hawk. I'm looking for us to get after him, man. Like I say, Dak is 8-3 against these boys. He played good. We don't won the last 3 games against the Eagles. So I'm looking for us to go there and get it done this weekend.
Dan Quinn needs to go to a 4-3 cover or a 5-2 something. Those linebackers are gonna have to work. They're gonna have to work. Like you say.
Offense mainly is their tight end more than Brown. I'm scared of Goddard in the middle.
Dallas Goddard, yeah. They're gonna have to, like you said, with Brown, man, in order to help out Brown, because Brown's a big dude, and Bland, Brown towers over this dude. So, to help out, man. I believe Dan Quinn just dial up that 4-3. That's gonna work for y'all.
Play a lot of man-to-man, single high.
All the time, bro. That's what Dallas do. They bread and butter. They play man-to-man, which is gonna help against Philly. It's gonna help. Play man-to-man.
Like you say, Parsons got to come to play. DeMarcus. I need to see DeMarcus Lawrence show up.
Yes.
A little bit this week.
So, I agree with you.
Play. Ain't no doubt about that.
Man to man is going to work. You play zone, it's going to kill you because Devontae Smith on the other side is going to burn you.
Yeah.
And then you got big boy. You're going to play zone, then you got big boy AJ. He just going to do flat screens. Bam. Bow. Little inside and out. But that's going to be a big game. I'm going to be watching that one, boy. I'm going to be glued to the TV. I'm probably going to watch no other game. I'm going to be on that one. I'm going to be on that one. 2 more to go here. Sunday night game here. We have the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills as they take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Streets is going with the Bengals on this one against the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, man, this was a tough one. It was a tough one for me. I like the Bills, but the Bills, they just so hot and cold sometimes for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think Cincinnati, Burrow looking like he's healthy off that calf injury. He's getting back in the swing of things. I just trust Burrow more than I trust Josh Allen. Even though I like Josh Allen a lot, I just look for him to throw the big interception more than I do Burrow to do it. So Cincinnati defense has been playing well. I just think they're in a better spot right now than the Bills. They're playing better football than the Bills right now. So you give me the Cincinnati Bengals. Jamar Chase and the boys getting it done.
He said the Cincinnati Bengals. I hear you on that one, bro. Yeah, Buffalo, wishy-washy this year. We'll see, though. OG, the Bills or the Bengals?
These two teams right here started out two different directions. Buffalo started out hot. Bengals started out cold. Now, the Bengals are finding stride. Buffalo is losing games. So Bengals find their stride. They've come back along. They were mixing the impressive win. They went out to San Francisco and got that impressive win last week. Mm-hmm. Joe Burrow is, like Street says, getting back to his own. So with that being said, and Cincinnati, and we're gonna see how tough Buffalo can be. But I just don't think the way the Bengals are playing right about now, I don't think they'll be able to beat them. So give me the Bengals.
The Bengals for the OG. All right here. And the last game, we have Monday night game here, the last game of week 9. Monday night game, the Chargers of Los Angeles. They go to MetLife, which is now named JetLife Stadium, to take on the New York Jets here. We got Justin Herbert versus Zach Wilson here. And looks like Streets is going with the Bolts on this one.
Yeah, host, I took the Chargers in this one. I mean, it ain't because I believe in them a whole lot. That's so. I just think that the Jets, the offense ain't what I would like it to be. Mm-hmm. The defense, I think the defense will keep them in the game. They'll keep them in the game, but I believe Herbert can make 1 or 2 more plays more than the young kid can for the Jets. So I'm gonna go with the Chargers to pull this one out. Keenan Allen making some timely catches, and they getting your boy getting Austin Eckler going even more than they did last game. Get him going, mm-hmm. And I think they can pull this one out.
Mm-hmm. A little gritty. Chargers are gritty. They look gritty. Yeah, that's one team I do respect in our division is the Chargers.
They just underachieved for me, man. They just underachieved so much.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like the Chargers. Chargers. I ain't gonna say I like them, but I got respect for them. I got respect for the Chargers. Hard team to beat at times. OG, get the last pick of week 9, Monday night game. Chargers or the Jets?
I think the last time Zach Wilson played on a Monday night when the lights was on, I forgot the team that they played. He actually played pretty good. I forgot the team they played earlier this year when the lights was on. He played pretty good. I think that goes the same this Monday night. It seemed like with that defense, and when he's been challenged by another quarterback like in Justin Herbert, that's a great quarterback, and he wants to step up and let the world know that he's good too. I think he might rise to the occasion just like he did the last time earlier this year when he played against I forgot, like I said, I forgot who the team was, but he played a good game. And I think he'll play a good one this time. And I think the defense will help him out. And so I'm going to take the Jets on this
one. The Jets.
Okay.
Okay. Monday night for the Jets here. All right. The Jets. Ain't that something? Oh, we're going to find out, though. We're going to find out. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to find out. One of these guys, the king of predictions, one of them will be. We're going to see. We're going to see as the picks are in. Hope you guys got your picks in. I hope you guys are ready for tomorrow as well of NFL action. I am glued to that Cowboys and Eagles. I got to have that game. I'm gonna be watching. I got to have that. I got to watch that, boy. That's going to be lit. It's going to be lit. But all the week 9 picks are in, man. We are at the end of the show. At the end of the show, man. And of course, man, that's our show for today, man. It's always, man. We want to thank you for watching another episode of the Rooter Sports Talk Show, man. We do ask. We don't ask for anything too much. We don't ask for anything too much, man. But to hit that thumbs up. Hit that thumbs up for the podcast channel. Hit that thumbs up for Wall Street and Q Dog, man. Hit that thumbs up. Give them up for them, man. And if this is your first time watching us, man, if you want to see us every Tuesday and Saturdays right here on YouTube, man, hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell for all notifications. It will let you know exactly when this show is on live. And it lets you know to come back and watch us. And even if you miss it, even if you got something to do, it will let you know to come watch the Rooter Sports Podcast right here on YouTube. All right, man. It's Wall Street, man. Thank you.
No problem.
Thank you for your time, bro. I already know you in a hurry, in a rush, man. But
no problem.
Give us something for the go.
Yeah, man. I appreciate everyone tuning in, man. Like I say, taking the time out your Saturday to stand with us. We really, really appreciate it. You know, you could be anywhere in the world. But you took your time to spend with us. We really appreciate that because we all know time is money. So we really appreciate that. And Cowboy Nation, don't worry about these haters out here. I'm going to prove them wrong tomorrow. I can't wait, host.
I can't wait either, brother.
I've already set up. I got my lima beans and my turkey. I'm going to be ready.
Hey, Street of Country Boy. He said he got a lima beans, turkey ready.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you got to have it, boy. I'll tell you got to have it, man. You got to have it. Man, OG, you want to get something before we go, man?
Oh, man, just thank your people for coming in today and spending your time with us. And we enjoy you each and every week. We try to give you the best predictions we can. Like I said, moving forward, we're halfway of the season. We're moving to the second half. And Jared Allen, we're behind you, baby. And all you got to do is just drive the car tomorrow, baby. Don't worry about what everybody else say. Just drive the car. And JJ will be back next week, baby. My man, number 18. Yes, sir. So let's go for it.
Off the cliff.
Huh?
We don't drive it off the cliff.
No, he ain't got to drive the car. He ain't got to drive. He ain't do that. They ain't going to let him drive. Put the world on notice tomorrow, Jared Allen. Jared Allen. Jared Hall.
Hey, I know you wish you had Jared Allen. He was a beast.
I know it. Yeah. Put the world on notice, baby. That's all you got to do.
That's all. Jared Allen, yeah. Oh, Jared Allen, boy. He was something else, boy. That's all.
Yeah, but we'll be good. We'll be good, baby. We'll be good. Go Vikes.
No doubt, baby. Shout out to the Lou Gehrig of the Rooter Sports Podcast. Shout out to Young Mark, man. Young Mark. Shout out to Young Mark. He's on vacation. Man. Shout out to Mark, man. No doubt.
Don't get too buck wild out there.
You ain't lying, boy. Shout out to Mark out there on vacation, man. Safe travels for him, man. He will be back with us this Tuesday, man. I'm telling you. Young Mark, man. That's my dude there. Mr. Loyalty. That's a loyal guy right there, boy. Young Mark. The Lou Gehrig of the Rooter Sports Podcast. And speaking of Tuesday, we'll be back in the building, man. We will have college football news and the reviews for Sunday night game and the Monday night game. So come on back this Tuesday night and watch us do what we do and do what we love, which is talk sports. Right here on Sports Talk About, man. So everyone, believe in your team. But most importantly, Believe in yourself. And everybody around the world, man. Be safe and stay safe. We are the Real Sports Podcast on the half of Wall Street and Q Dog. We out.